So exciting week on the farm. Our hot water heater went out, so Sam is in there researching how to fix it without blowing up the house. So exciting week on the farm. Our hot water heater went out, so Sam is in there researching how to fix it without blowing up the house. And I am currently boiling water on the stove so that I can sanitize and wash the diapers, which have gotten backed up, and also so I can wash some dishes.
Today we're going to fix what I hope is a burnt out element in our water heater. And the first thing I came downstairs to do is flip the breaker so that I don't get electrocuted. But I've discovered that I don't have my tester to see if I've actually flipped the right breaker. So I'm just going to turn the main breaker off to the whole house. So this is just going to be a party in the dungeon in the dark. If I had my trusty assistant here, I would just tell Paul to stick his finger on it and we'd find out real quick if it still had electricity run into it. But since Paul isn't here, we have to do it the hard way. Alright, the lights are off, power is off. Now I'm just going to have to undo these two screws off the element and remove the element. My dad gave me the fancy wrench that helps you do that, so hopefully it comes out easy. Okay, so you may not believe me, but I replaced it. I did not drain the whole tank. I watched a YouTube video where you just let the pressure off of the valve here, and then when you go to unscrew this, if you're fast, there's only a little bit of water that comes out. It was really cool and really fast. Okay, we got the top one replaced. I'm gonna have to go to town and grab one for the bottom. My dad had an extra one he gave me for the top, so we got that one replaced. And I'm sorry for the bad video quality, but sometimes that's how you have to do things when you're in the middle of nowhere. I'm definitely going to invest in one of those battery operated flashlights that fits up on your head, because I think that would be nice. There's been about 100 times that I've needed one out here on the farm. This is the true test. See if we actually get hot water. Well, we're on day 2 of our fixing the hot water heater job. I got the second element that I need. We're gonna put that in the bottom. When I was at the hardware store, I also picked up a tester so I don't have to turn the power off to the whole house. So let's get the second element in and see if that gets us some hot water. Well, 4 days later, we finally have hot water. I'll tell you what happened. The bottom element in the hot water heater was bad for sure. It looked like a dog had chewed on a bone. It was terrible. So I replaced that one, but when I tried to flip the breaker back on, I didn't flip it off all the way, so it didn't reset. So I turned it on, no hot water, for another day, and I'm gonna go buy thermostats and see if that changes it. And then my father-in-law says, well, does it have power? And I'm like, yeah. So I go back down and check it, and I flip it all the way off and all the way back on, and we finally have hot water. I'm sorry the video quality's bad and I wasn't able to show you everything because half of it was done in the dark. You can't really tell what's going on. You just see a flashlight waving around and my hands are in the way half the time. So thanks for hanging in there. We do have 2 more videos coming this weekend. We're gonna try and clean out the inside of the shed, and then my dad and my father-in-law Dan are gonna help us chop down the rest of this tree and hopefully have some firewood. Maybe that'll be ready by early spring, maybe late winter. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to check out our videos we'll have coming out in a couple days. Thanks!